BigTenFansite.com's Game of the Week.
This game of the week is the #1 Ohio State Buckeyes versus the number 18 team, Wisconsin. This game of the week is brought to you by Brett Bielema brand coaching cards. Don't know when to go for two? Check the card. Brett Bielema's brand coaching card.
Available when where all bad books are sold. So
Yeah.
I can't wait for this game because this is our game of the week. I can't wait for it. I can't wait to see John Clay run up against Hayward, just smack into each other and see what happens.
Explosions.
Because it's going to be a battle of the trenches. That's how I feel this is going to be. It's going to be, can Wisconsin's offensive line establish itself? Can they establish itself? Can they push the defensive line of Ohio State around? I don't think they can, and that's when I think your boy Pryor is going to start taking over.
Yeah, Pryor, the player of the week this week.
Yeah. Jam on it.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, Cosmo, you gonna rock, right? You gonna do it now, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Cosmo, what's the name of this game?
Jam on it. Down and ain't giving no slack like a Burger King with the sack of Big Macs. We're throwing down and with the rockables hats on time.
BigTenFansite.com's Player of the Week, Terrell Pryor.
Pryor had 300 yards, 3 touchdowns in 3 quarters.
Yeah, he didn't even play the fourth quarter. Just imagine if he would have played that much more.
And he didn't even rush the ball or run the ball at all.
No, he sat in the pocket.
We
most
didn't run
of
the
game.
ball very much against him. I think that we're kind of setting up Wisconsin for a little, we're going to throw the ball all day long type situation.
They're going to think that. They're going to think that coming into it. But I also don't think that this is the game of all other games that they have to really have Terrell Pryor moving outside the pocket. I don't think there's anybody on that Wisconsin defense that's fast enough to keep up with Terrell Pryor, and this is the game that they need to take advantage of Terrell Pryor's legs.
And I'm liking what we're doing with the running backs, putting them in position, putting Sane out wide, using him as a receiver and a runner, Boom Herron a bit more as the power back. I like what we did offensively against Indiana. I liked everything we did about that. You know, we scored early, scored a lot, and then we let up on the gas.
Played trestle ball towards the end and shut it down.
Yeah. I mean, our third-string quarterback had a pass.
That's impressive. You had that going for you. I just think that the defensive speed of Ohio State is going to be too much for this Ohio State for this Wisconsin offense. I see Ohio State going up early and coasting a little bit, maybe making it a little bit too close at the end, but I think at least 13 points.
I look at Wisconsin's chance in this game. They have to control the ball and not give it up, which is what we've just been taking. Ohio State's just been taking the ball away from everyone.
Plus like 20 in turnovers right now.
So if Wisconsin can hold on to the ball, then they have a chance in this game. But otherwise, I look at it being like last year, a very, very, very convincing win for Ohio State.
I'll give you that. So you got obviously your #1,
the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Lame. But you got them winning, and I got Ohio State winning by, I think they're going to go up early and coast the rest of the way. The #5, Nebraska Cornhuskers versus the unranked Texas Longhorns. This game is going to be at 3:30 ABC, ESPN. Check local listings.
The great thing about this is that this is the first test for Nebraska, so we have no idea how good they are, and it's Texas on down year.
Texas is unranked.
They're bad. Well, they have no running game. They have no offense.
They're a team that's trying to be a running team who can't run the football.
Right.
They got to go back to the dink and dunk that they had going when they had in the past years. Last year especially was a good example of how they should run that offense. This year they're trying to change it, and they don't have the personnel to do so.
Well, they don't have the personnel in general. Nebraska has an opportunity here to really cement their ability to win their half of the division or win their half of the conference. and their
This is
quarterback's great.
Their quarterback is great. 12 rushing touchdowns.
Taylor Martinez taking care of business.
Disgusting.
Pelini's finally has a more complete team, a team with offense, a team with defense. So,
And this is a huge payback game for Nebraska.
oh, definitely after last year. So we're both looking at Nebraska doing well, of
Absolutely.
So-
I got Nebraska in this game,
course.
and you do as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Penn State and Northwestern are on a bye this week, so we don't really get to talk about them too much. Although Persa did have a good game, I guess an okay game.
300 yards, 2 touchdowns.
He gets 2 touchdowns just showing up to the field. This is Persa we're talking
This
about.
is very true. Persa, you are our boy.
Persa.
But we're going to wrap up, kind of what we did last week. We had our worst week of the season as far as picks went.
Yeah, and in the pick'em too.
Yeah, we went 2-3 last week. We did win Ohio State and Wisconsin.
The obvious ones.
Illinois, we got zooked.
Zook!
Came on strong there. We did. Purdue found a way to win.
Yeah, Northwestern's the one that hurts me. I don't mind. Michigan State beating Michigan's not that bad for me.
No, I kind of saw that coming after about the first 2 quarters. But
Yeah, that time I bet you did.
yeah, but I was completely shocked that Northwestern could not put Purdue away. That's the one that hurt
Special
the
teams.
most.
We've
Special
talked
teams
about it
killed
already.
us.
Special
Missed 2
teams have
field
been
goals.
terrible this year.
Uh,
Especially teams that can't kick field goals.
Rub it in. That's great. But this week we actually differ in some of our picks, which is a first.
Yeah.
So if you're keeping score at home, Mom, this week I got Indiana winning, I got Purdue winning, I got Michigan State winning, I got Michigan winning, and I got Ohio State winning.
The only difference is for me, I've got Minnesota beating Purdue, and I've got Iowa winning at Michigan.
So a little bit of difference this week. Maybe one of us can separate ourselves.
yeah,
We'll
hopefully.
throw a score sheet out there sometime, somewhere.
Well, at the moment we're 6-4 overall, which is not horrible. And I don't know if anyone's paying attention to your spreads that you're giving.
They're pretty not accurate. I gotta retweak the system. I will work on that. But I just want to, by the time before we go, say thank you again to Boulders for letting us come here and shoot the show. The staff for keeping the comments down a little bit this time. We do appreciate that.
That's not true. They just didn't get caught on camera.
This is very true. But, hey, we're out there. We want to hear your comments. If you're out there drinking a beer on a Saturday while you're watching the game, contact us. We want to hear just whatever your banter is. Give us a call at 313-31-BIG-10. Hit us up on our email address, which is big10fansite@gmail.com.
Oh yeah, just make sure you include, what team you're with, what team you're for.
Yeah.
It's kind of confusing if you don't.
And your name, maybe. Or if you don't want to throw your name, it's not really that relevant. Just throw your team out there. We're also on the Facebook, the Twitter, like you
The
kids say it,
Kids these days.
But, give us a shout. We'd love to get some of the viewers that we have out there and get them on this. We would love to make this a viewer, contributed show.
Yeah, a lot more viewers. One thing also is we apologize this week. We had some computer issues, so highlights were a bit scarce. That, and for some reason, people aren't even making highlight reels for certain teams. We couldn't even find footage of some teams. So if you actually know of somebody
or send us a link. Send us
Yeah.
a link of highlights if we leave something out. Send us a link and we'll use it on the show.
Yeah, for sure.
But thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next week.
Thank you.